Hi, I'm Gregg Wallis, Senior Editor with Hotel Business, and I'm here with Mehul Patel, CEO and Managing Partner of NewcrestImage. Thank you so much for joining us, Mehul.
Thank you for having me. It's my honor to be part of this.
Oh, great, thanks. So, in the last year or so, NewcrestImage has been very aggressive in terms of sales and acquisitions. And you acquired more than 70 properties in the last year. Do you expect that to continue into 2023?
Yes, we're very much focused on it. I think a company has repositioned ourselves is to focus on a lot more transaction. And throughout the transaction, we create a value for our enterprise by there may be a up-branding opportunity for the brand. There may be a real estate play where we buy asset and repurpose to different use or even a hotel use. So we're kind of navigating through that process. When we were buying 70 Hotel was a great play. I think there's 5 property came out of that. Would look at a different brand options. Some of them will go multifamily options. Some of them will go to a higher purpose brand. So it's kind of allow us to go through a little bit more granular level and really figure out add value for the company.
So there are a lot of questions coming into 2023 about whether the travel boom would continue or negative effects that have been happening, like inflation and other things would continue to affect travel. Where do you see the industry right now?
I think the fundamental in our industries are still very strong. So when you look at tech, healthcare, every industry you talk about, the fundamental are still strong. Nothing has fallen off the cliff. I think the banking sector has a little blip last 2 weeks, and it came out of panic. One person may say something's going on with SVB, and people pull money, and everybody else started doing that. And within 3 hours, 42 billion was pulled out, and that was completely panic. And that kind of spread the message throughout the banking is okay. There might be more banks are in trouble like that. But when you look at it, there was no bad loans done. It was just a panic that people pulled out money.
Exactly.
And so the way we see it is travel is still robust. People are still booking their leisure travel plans, whether spring break, Christmas, summer, everything is just happening. We see a booking trend. As you know that we're part of Aimbridge and I'm serving on Summit board. So we see a lot of data and a lot of industry peer, we talk about it, what is everyone view? And based on all the economic data that shows, it's still fundamental, looks very strong. The two things we're fighting is the inflation rate.
Right.
But there's one anomaly in that is the unemployment rate. Unemployment is so low that we want it to go high for no reason, but that's only way to help the inflation. So I think the Fed is trying by raising the interest rate. Hopefully that will fix the inflation issue. If it doesn't happen, then the backup is the unemployment factor that has to go up. So I think we're navigating through those challenges, and consumer behavior is so strong that they're still spending money. Restaurant, F&B, and travel, airline is full. So our industry fundamental is still very strong despite what has happened in 2 weeks in a banking crisis.
Absolutely. People realize with the pandemic that they want to travel, get out there.
Yeah. Plus everyone has job and they have income. So
Right.
they're not stopping it. They're not waiting on what's really happening around the world, because for them is they have normal job and they have normal life that they're behaving. So it's not anything we could blame anyone for it. It's just that we're in behavior pattern that everybody's like, if it costs more, I'm willing to spend more. It's okay because that's the way normal life. The wages have increased. So everything has kind of normalized to a degree.
One of the properties that you own is the iconic Magnolia in downtown Dallas. What kind of plans do you have for the property?
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's still a very iconic, the Pegasus horse, the red one on the building, and it's really near and dear to our company, and we've been really working hard at this project. So we hope to announce very soon it will be a 5-star luxury hotel. So we're working on all the plans and making sure everything's happened. So soon we would be ready to announce the plan, but it will be a 5-star luxury hotel.
Fantastic. It's obviously iconic that you go to Dallas and you see that there.
Yeah, and DFW had post-pandemic so much windfall from corporate and relocation, and DFW has just become another segment what LA and New York used to be.
Right.
or Chicago. So DFW has so much demand for luxury travel, and DFW always lacked of luxury travel. We had few luxury, but now in pandemic, and the construction has stopped. The new construction, you don't have that much activity happen, and luxury is always one segment that it takes for years to happen.
Absolutely.
And we're so fortunate to be able to acquire in the right in middle of pandemic, historic. This is 1907 Magnolia building that has a great historic nature to it, but more important where it's located. It's located in heart of downtown.
Right.
AT&T headquarters. Everything is just happening out there. So we're really excited to bring that as a 5-star luxury hotel.
Fantastic. And NewcrestImage has been an innovator in terms of things like repurposing historic buildings and dual brand properties and creating the hotel campus. What kind of innovations do you see maybe that you're doing or that others are doing that you think will change hospitality?
So we're still bullish on technology. That hotels still, we haven't really nudged the technology aspect of it. So we're still figuring out. So our iconic property is the Sinclair in Fort Worth downtown. It is a fully digital hotel. It does not have a generator. It has a battery, the Tesla battery you have it. There is a battery that runs on generator. The entire lighting in the hotel is low voltage. So how your telephone operates, so it's on Cat 6 cable, and it's fiber optics pretty much. That's how the light is operated. So the entire technology in that hotel is very low voltage, and amount of energy consumption in the building is probably 35% less than normal hotel.
Wow.
So it's really energy focused. So the luxury hotel we're working on, Magnolia, it will have all that element plus more. So we're really innovating the technology, how would happen when the guests are staying in a hotel, they could call their elevator from guest room before they go to the elevator.
Really?
So
Wow.
we're bringing some of those touch points to say, why would you have to go wait at the elevator 2 minutes? How do we say when you want to go, you just call the elevator, and by the time you get there, the elevator would be waiting for you out there.
Wow.
So we're working on taking what is impossible to say we can make that possible. So we're pushing the boundaries of technology and innovation that things would just make a better, experiential for the guest.
Fantastic. I'm hoping maybe in 5-10 years you can press a button and the elevator comes to your room. I don't know how about that, but no, that's amazing. That's
Yes.
amazing.
So we're really focused on how do we create a unique experience that allow guests to say, wow, this is something new, and hopefully that becomes a trend in the industry.
Great. Well, Mehul, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.